it's time for the last presentation, my presentation. So I won't be introducing anyone. I'm going to talk about the other things that we have done within the project besides the technological assets we have worked on. We have been speaking about all the technologies that were developed within the project, but we have been beyond that. We have also created, let's say, some conditions to influence policy and future decisions that have to be made. On the first thing I want to comment on is that we have created technologies, but we have also set a path for future technologies to be created. The consortium has published more than 35 scientific papers, which is a lot. I mean, they have to be reviewed, they have to be accepted. We have done a great job regarding this. We have written about drilling, blasting, artificial intelligence, environment. We have done a really, really good job in this regard. So congratulations to everybody to manage to write and to publish a paper. Also, we have not published just technical articles, but we have also worked on papers for the industry. We have translated and published 3 roadmaps. The first one is called, was made in collaboration with UEPG, who is hosting us today. And the paper, it's a roadmap called Neutral Aggregates 2050. Which is a really good guideline for the sector, for the aggregate sector. We will upload it, we will update it, of course. Even though the project has already finished, we are committed to the sector, and we will keep working, even though the project is already finished. Also, we have just launched a guide on equality in the mining sector, which is really important nowadays. It's a guide that shows how can gender equality be fostered among aggregates operation or among a mining company. And also, we translated another guide, which is called Enhancing Community Relations in the Mining Sector, because as Felipe was explaining before, also fostering a good relationship with the local communities of the quarries is really, really important. So we decided to join forces here with a foundation, which is called Fundación Minería y Vida. So we are helping them in some of the things they are doing to improve the perspective that our sector has. So we have collaborated with them, and we have translated their guide. For the audience, online audience, all these guides are available on our website, and they are free. Yeah, no, pretty important that. Besides that, it has been, I mean, there was a question before to Paolo regarding the skilling of the workforce. We have also worked on that. Some of the companies here have trained the workers of the quarries for them to be able to use the technologies they have developed. APP did some training to show the quarry workers how BIM could be used. Also, the drill operator in Valdilecha was provided a specific training on how to use and how to manage that new drill that was there installed. But we are not just working on site with the workers. We are also developing online tools. We developed a massive open online course about aggregates with Sigma, with the UPM, and with Zavala and us, ANEFA. It was a MOOC about aggregates, and it was so successful that suddenly we found ourselves in its 6th edition. And let's see if there's a 7th, even the 7th. Let's see, even though the project is finishing this month. And also, we are pretty active in this workshop things. This is the 3rd workshop we hold. We have done our first one in the Aggregates Congress held in Oviedo a couple of years ago. Last year, we also celebrate some cyclical workshops that took place on Wednesdays during 2 months. They were also really successful. I was commenting with people yesterday how people in meetings approach to me and say, "Oh, we really, really love the workshop that you celebrate. It was really interesting. I really want to see how where the project goes and how it ends." So it's good to see that it's useful. So we all should be proud. And this is our 3rd workshop, and sadly the final one. Besides that, and I also said during a round of questions, even though we have developed a lot of technological items, we have also developed and delivered within the project methodologies. Research thing that even though maybe it's not, it cannot be commercialized, it's still there and it's also being produced. Okay, so we always have to keep that in mind. It's good to say that even those methodologies, for example, the social engagement strategy, even though it's not something tangible, it's also being included within Zabalas in this case, included in their portfolio. So it's something that they have developed within the project and they will be offering in the future because it's something that was real developed within the project. Another important thing regarding society is that we've been pretty active, really, really active. This map shows where we've been to, physically been to. But we have been heard all around Europe. And I mean, I don't want to brag, but we could nearly color the whole map because we've been super active going to congresses, companies. Our workshops have been heard in countries from Africa, from South America. Our social media accounts are on fire. Let's say we are an European project. We are not a company. Just keep that in mind. So we have 1,400 followers, which is pretty good. And we have visited, as I said before, more than 21 countries. And finally, our project is not something that we decided that, we should do because this would be great. No, this covers a need. This covers a need, an actual need of the European Union. We are supporting both green and both digital agendas of the European Commission. First of all, we are aligned with some of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Even though it's not now in place, we were aligned with the Green Deal when the proposal was drafted. Now we are also aligned with the Clean Industrial Deal. Something which is really important in this sector is that we comply with the 2030 digital agenda regarding the digital skills of the workers and the digitalization of the workforce. And we also comply with the European principles for sustainable raw materials, which are some good practices that the European Commission delivered, but it's great that we are also complying with that. Nowadays, everybody is hearing about the Critical Raw Materials Act. Even though we are not critical, we are essential. And the things that we are developed and we have developed within our project can be also used and could be synergical to the materials which are relevant for the Critical Raw Materials Act. That would be more or less. We just want to thank you for your hard work during these 4 years. And now I will give the floor to Cesar, who will close the workshop.